Hey y'all, Janelle here, coming to you with a excuse me. I wanted to do a pros and cons, Kenekalon braids versus yarn braids, right? As y'all know, if y'all familiar with my channel, I've had Kenekalon braids like a good little minute on YouTube, and like out of my whole life, probably okay. I'm 23 now, maybe 12 of them years I don't spent them in braids. And Kenekalon braids. And I used to get into the natural. I mean, not natural, but the what's that hair? Like it's real human hair. Duh. I'm so retarded. Human hair. And that was that. It took my mom a few times for her to be like, no man, you better go pick up that Kenekalon if you want your hair braided. So yeah. Like I said, I had Kenekalon braids like my entire life since I was just jit. Like when I say a jit, I mean since I was just a legit, okay? Now this is my first time having the yarn braids, and I actually like them. There are some pros and cons that I see. Okay, number one, maybe I'll do like maybe 5 because I don't want to make this video dumb long. I gotta go to the bank real quick before I hit 4 o'clock. Let's see, the cons, the pros. Let's do the pros with Kenekalon braids. The pros with Kenekalon braids, you're going to have that sheen to it. It's more common, and it's more, I guess not, I don't want to say acceptable, but it is more acceptable because that's what people know. If you're going to braid your hair, you probably 9 times out of 10 are going to braid your hair with Kenekalon, or you're going to do human hair. So with the Kenekalon, you do have that sheen to it, and you can get tons and tons of colors. They have red, they got blue, they got pink hair, they got every color hair that you could think of. Maybe not at every beauty supply store you go to, but they got every color hair that you can think of. Let me see. And when you do braid that hair real right, it looks so pretty to me. I ain't gonna stunt. Like it looks like somebody, professionally woven a basket. Made a woven basket. Let's just say that, cause let's see what else. I don't think it's no like major I mean, you're protecting your hair. You are protecting your hair. That's a real good thing. Let me see. The cons with it. Let me see. The cons with Kenekalon. I don't necessarily have. Oh, cons when you doing the Kenekalon, baby. That hair gonna be summer everywhere. When that hair get out and when you get your braids done, you know that hair be everywhere. You go to especially if you get them long, you go to the bathroom, you pee. Then the next time you go to the bathroom, like, how did this hair get down here? I don't know if that's just my case because I've gotten them long. But, yeah, that hair be everywhere. What else? It kind of is itchy. Kenekalon hair to me can sometimes be a little itchy, especially when you have those strays. It's easy for you to have those strays that stick out after a while, especially. Let me see. So I've talked 3 minutes about pros and cons. Let me see what other pros and cons there are. I'm just going to compare them. So with the yarn braids, the pro and con is that for $6, I don't know how long that big thing was, but it was like a really big bundle, 1 pound of wool for like $6. Now, Kenekalon, you usually can, if you in the hood, they probably gonna give them to you for about 2 for $5, and 2 for $5 on like the Kenekalon. Then they have like the jumbo hair where it's like 3 for $10. And so it's a little bit more expensive, but it's still quite inexpensive, especially in comparison to like human hair type stuff like that. So the yarn braid, the yarn is quite inexpensive. Let me see. They're weightless, not like weightless. Because I have them long, but like they're legit like weightless. Like they don't really feel heavy at all. I guess that's what I can say about my long Kenekalon braids, was that sometimes it would get like a little like, god damn, I got a crook in my neck, and I know exactly why, because I got these stupid long braids, dookie braids down my back. So this hair is quite effortless. It's quite effortless. What else can I say about the yarn? The yarn, to me, it does not itch. It is really soft. Let me take it down. Had it in a little ponytail. I can't make this video dumb long, so I missed the bank. I did kind of crinkle it, y'all. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I did. Spring break, I just left the braids in there all week. But it won't hold the crinkle like I wanted to. So I guess that's a con with this hair, is that it don't, for my particular experience with it, it acts like it doesn't want to hold really good. And I see other people, you know, they make videos on where they're crinkling it or curling it, but for my own sake, it didn't really curl, but it still has a nice little wave here. Let me see. And in opposition of that, when you have Kenekalon braids, if you crinkle that hair, baby, that hair crinkled. You hear me? You curl it, that hair is curled. You ain't got to worry about them curls dropping, them crinkles dropping, unless you keep them in for a really long time. So another thing is that I can say with the Kenekalon braids and with the yarn braids, like if I wanted to dip these, when I did dip these, I had the last time I put in 20 plaits all over my head, 20 maybe about this size plaits, because it takes forever to dry. It takes forever to dry, y'all. When I say forever, I mean forever. Ever. Yes, forever to dry. It's a blanket, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine drying a blanket, you know what I'm saying, or just letting it air dry. It's gonna take a while. So with that's a pro on the Kenekalon side, because you know with Kenekalon it'll be wet for a little bit, but it'll eventually dry that same day.
It's cold outside.
I don't know who this is calling me from an Alabama number. See, I don't pick up numbers. I don't know. I don't know, bitch. You better leave a fucking voicemail. You hear me? Or text me something so I can say, who is this? Because see, if I pick up the phone and I don't want to talk to you, I'm trapped. I'm sitting here like, yeah, yeah, all right. But anyway, yes, this hair stays wet for a good while. Stop eating my hair. He likes to eat on my hair. He likes to eat on my hair. But let me see what else. Like I said, you can get this. You can get the yarn braids in all different colors. I have like an espresso, and the other one is, I'm not sure because I've thrown away the packets now. I'm sorry, y'all. But you see that one under is like a reddish color, and this is more so brown. And then they also have different colors because it's yarn. You can pick and choose any color you want. I just have one pink one just because I want it to be a wee bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, biggest pro about yarn braids is people like constantly ask me, is my hair locked? To me, this is the biggest pro. People are constantly asking me, is my hair locked? I went home this weekend. I was in Kroger on Cascade, and the little dude in there, he was bagging up groceries, and he stopped. He was like, how long you been growing your hair? Because he was locked up too. Well, he has some dreads. Them look a little dreadful. They did. I ain't gonna stunt. And so he was like, how long you been, you know, had your hair? And I was like, this yarn. I yanked out my earring. I was like, this yarn. It be making me feel like real good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't never be like, oh, I've been had them for about 10 years. I don't ever be like that. So the good thing about it is that, good thing, oh, that was Dr. Stinson called me. Oh, okay. Oopsie. But yeah, the good thing about, what was I saying? Oh, the good thing about the yarn braids is not everybody rocking the yarn braids. Not everybody even know nothing about the yarn braids. You feel me? And so I love that. Because that's the thing. Like right now, if you anywhere, like I don't know about other places, but I know in the A it was kind of like tough. It wasn't really tough when I first started. Like, not saying like I started it, but like when I first started getting my braids with the thicker braids my cousin was doing, like the dookie braids, it wasn't that many people. But now, look, fast forward to a year later, everybody in their goddamn mama, legit too. All bitches walk around with hair all down their back. Girl, bye. Like, everybody and their mama is walking around with them long Solange, Petra, Janet Jackson, Dookie, however you want to call them. Everybody and their mama walking around with them now with the Kanekalon. So the number one pro for me with the yarn braids is not everybody ain't hip. Everybody ain't hip on them. Everybody don't even know what they is. They want to touch them, girl. What is this? And I'm like, yarn. They like, what you mean yarn? Like yarn? Like, yeah, bitch, like yarn. Like yarn, like cool, you know what I'm saying, yarn. So that's what I love. And this girl, she asked me on my Instagram, she asked me what was it, but I couldn't even respond, bitch. You're doing too much. Hold on. So I had to go to Facebook and message the young gal and told her, you know, this is yarn braids, we're keeping on the low. And I she was like, she had some yarn braids last year. That's why she asked me, because she was like, it looked like yarn braids, but mine are a lot smaller. And so she was like, you know, so she just wanted to know. And so I was like, yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? So we know if these other hoes start walking around with yarn braids, them bitches swagger jacket. So that's the thing. Like, I hate to be like completely like on trend. Like, I'll do a trend after the fact, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be okay for me. But I just really don't want to rock and look like it from the back now, from the back now. You line 10 bitches up, you can't tell who, because all of them got all of them got long down to the booty, you know what I'm saying, braids. Now some of them they let their homegirl do them, and their homegirl fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? So the good thing about my cousin is when she gets you right, baby, she gets you right. All them hairs are entwined the way that they're supposed to be. They're perfectly, you know what I'm saying, braided up. So this was also, yeah, what else? This was my first time doing of a dip, baby. When I say, if I was doing hair, like, I would be making money. Like, you don't understand how many people be asking me, how you do that? How much you charge? I'm like, girl, I don't even know. And I was telling my friend, he was like, man, you need to get your hustle up. You need to get your hustle up. And I'm just like, I don't have time to be doing nobody else's hair. Because, see, if you don't like it, I'm going to get tired. I'm going to be wanting to stop. And, you know what I'm saying, do me. And then, if you don't like it, I'm sitting here like, well, bitch, I told you I want a professional. I'm going to hit my mom on it. My mama tell me that all the time when I want her to do my hair, and she don't do it perfectly. I ain't no professional, so that's why I'm going to hit her with. I ain't no professional. But anyway, it's a calling card. Like, for real, do your own hair. And people, you tell people you do your own hair. Girl, how much you charge? Kid you not. The other thing that I like about the yarn braids is that because I am an amateur braider, I do not braid, you know, like extensions into my hair. With the yarn braids, it made that less visible. Like if I was using Kenekalon braids, you would be able to see every imperfection in it. Especially with dipping the hair. With dipping the hair, that has got the hair just like really, really smooth and really, really light, and like it's just the bomb diggity. What's up, Mom Dukes? Okay. Now what I did with the ends, I hate Kenekalon burn ends like with a passion. What I did with these ends, I had to burn them so they wouldn't come out. So y'all know in the video I wrapped them and then I burnt them. So these don't itch me at all like normal Kenekalon braids would. These don't itch at all. So that's another pro for these. I probably should have wrote some down, but y'all know I'm just real. I ain't got time for that. I go to school. This ain't school. I'm just talking to y'all, you know, shooting the shit, letting you know my opinion on yarn braids. What, it was something else. Besides them being light, and you can pretty much do them in any style. And also, like, you know how when you have Kenekalon hair, you might want to not, or you might just not have a bow and you want to use that hair to tie around itself. Like, it'll always come out. But this hair, because of the texture that it is, it makes it a lot easier. Like, if I just wanted to do one of those things, like I got locks, that'll stay for a few, you know what I'm saying, for a few hours. I don't know if y'all can tell. But that'll stay for a few hours, like if I'm just sitting. But if I had the Kenekalon, you know, certain styles that you just want to use the hair as a hair bow type stuff, it's not going to work for you. I was just thinking about something else. Okay, I talked about the ends. I talked about the weight of the hair. I talked about when it gets wet. This is not the bomb diggity when it gets wet. Especially on your edges. That weight just weighing down is not what's up at all. It doesn't really hold a crinkle. Oh, the fact that it is yarn, baby. When I say this stuff will get hot on that head, imagine just sitting down with a blanket on your head. This shit will indeed get hot, bruh. Like, I'm telling you. So I ain't rocking the yarn braids in the summertime. So the yarn braids, if I decide to do it again when my hair is fully locked, it will be something that I do in the colder months as a protective style in the colder months, because in the summertime about to be walking around with some yarn on my head, with a big ass blanket on my head. Folks gonna be talking about me like, what's wrong with that girl? So I'm gonna be sweating, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, girl, you alright? Girl, yeah, just this yarn. Whoo, ain't got time for that. And like I said, you can do them as long or as short as you want. Mine are here. Mine are to the booty, but not like, you know, overtly long like they were with the with the Kenekalon braids. Let me see what other pro and con. the pro, like I said, one of the most important pros to me is that it looks like locks. And so somebody who's going in that direction just kind of gives me that idea of what my hair could possibly look like. I hope it is this long and pretty one day. I pray that it will get this long and pretty. I think I want them a little bit thicker though. But yeah, and it's a good protective style. Kenekalon braids, they're awesome. They're always going to be here. I think I prefer them without burnt ends, you know, but to each their own. Let me see what else is not so good. It's not a lot of cons about Kenekalon braids. Like, it's really not. They're a little bit more stiff, especially the larger ones. They're a little bit more stiff than the yarn braids, so I think that's another pro and a con. I'm just trying to give y'all like a really in-depth situation happening right now, but I don't know if I'm doing a good job. Let me see what else. Knight likes them. I think he likes, I don't know which ones he liked better. I don't know. But yeah, that's my review and my pro versus cons and Kenekalon versus yarn braids with this hair, y'all. Like, I personally love it. I will say that the yarn is harder to find something that blends perfectly with your hair, because a lot of people use like jet black, and I was like, I'm not using no jet black on my head. My hair ain't jet black. I ain't been jet black. I ain't never been jet black. I ain't gonna be. Well, I think I had put a rinse in my hair jet black one time. Or was that my mama? I think I put a jet black rinse in there. I don't know, but anyway. So you see that you can tell, you know, my hair in between the, you know, the hair itself. But that's okay though. It doesn't mind. It doesn't. I don't mind. And y'all, man, when I say my roots so bad, like they just so. I need to go wash my hair right now. Filthy. You see the new growth that I got right here, and this is where I did the part over. So you see the difference. That's where I did the part. But that's the new growth. And it's been about a month now, and I might take him down this weekend. I really want to. My little friend told me he was gonna help me, but he out of town this weekend. I was like, see, that's cheating. I want him to help me. So because he said he would. Now I just got to see if you a liar. You feel me? Like, why we do that? Set a nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do the same shit. Set a nigga up. But anyway, I made 2 OOTDs this week. I'm going to try and upload them. But I will let you guys know. And you'll know anyway. You'll know. I made a video last night. Talk about that last night shit. Y'all just got to pay attention tonight to watch it. Because it's not going to be on during the day. It's a late night, tight night situation. But anyway, yeah. Pros and cons. Yarn braids versus Kenekalon. Right now, at this point in my life, I still love a good Kenekalon braid. Like, I would still let my cousin do me up. You hear me? Do me up in them dookie braids. But see, not everybody rocking them. You don't want to be everybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be everybody. Don't do that. So, yeah. I fuck with the yarn braids because they're a little different. They're a little quirky. It's like, wait, you got yarn in your hair? Yes, ma'am, yarn. So, I rock with them. And y'all, you know, try them out and see if you like them. What you have to do, what you must do with yarn braids is moisturize. That's the biggest con, I think, with the yarn braids. You have to moisturize. Got to. You hear me? Because you don't want that hair. It's never happened to me, but you don't want, people say that, you know, they let their hair dry out real bad and it snapped it off. And I'm just like, girl, how? So just get you a spray bottle, put a little bit, well, if you were locking. I got conditioner in mine anyway, too, even though I'm locking. So I put a little bit water, conditioner, and a little oil and just spray that in there, you know, and just scrunch it up. And this, I won't say that this holds as much stench. I don't know. You would think it would, but I don't think it does. That's because I just spray it constantly and just make sure that it is good. So if you got your hair, make sure you spray your hair, make sure you wash your hair, moisturize your hair, maintain your hair. Just because you have braids don't mean just straight thug it, bitch. But when you take out the braids, you're going to be like, oh my God. So yeah, make sure you moisturize and take care of all that good stuff I already just said. Alright, I'm going, y'all, for real. Bye.